I mean, I think in the business world, as I've looked at business and what builds confidence, is just having a successful meeting. And I tell people all the time, I said, listen, and they go, was that a good meeting? I said, yeah. And they go, why? I go, because they want to schedule the next one. Like, it's not just about the end game all the time. Don't worry about the final score, because there's a lot of steps along the way. And if you get worried about just that, you're going to miss the journey, and you might have some missteps, and you might never get the outcome you want.
Hello and welcome to Leading the Way, presented by Gallagher. I'm Brian Sexton with Jaguars Hall of Famer Tony Boselli. Hey Tony, how are you?
I like the ring of that. So I think there's a lot of ways to build that confidence, and it's the little things. Do the little things right, prepare, be ready so that you can put your best foot forward, but then also celebrate those little wins. Like, I celebrated that first third down, even though Mark threw an incomplete pass and we were 3 and out. I didn't care. I'm like, okay, that built my confidence. Now I can go on. Now I can go to the next play. And it's still very similar in business. It's like, let's prepare for the meeting. Let's get all our slides, everything in order, and let's try to get the next meeting. And because that's successful. That's success, and that's going to build our team's confidence.
Not long ago, I was interviewing Phil Rauscher, the new offensive line coach. And my first question to him was my question to you. He's relentlessly positive. We both know some offensive line coaches who you never heard anything good from, right? They were going to tell you what was wrong first. And Phil's out there, that's the way to do it. It only takes one play. And I said, where does this positive attitude come from? He said, the best work environment is one in which you feel encouraged, right? You obviously have seen that through your business career.
Yeah, and I learned from football, because I was around some coaches that took the opposite of the approach. I've been around both, by the way. And here's one thing that you can win either both ways. Right. I was with John Robinson, great Hall of Fame, college Hall of Fame coach, more positive energy. Now, he was tough, you better practice hard, but he was, probably more positive. Also with Tom Coughlin, he was like demanding, never good enough, maybe not as positive. And every offensive line coach I was with was pretty hard like Tom. And what I learned in that is that can work. But it was a great learning for me to say, you know what, when I lead, I want to be positive. Because I think when you are, it's always a ratio to me. Like, are you going to be 20% positive, 80% negative, or are you going to be 80% positive, 20% negative? Because I guarantee you, Coach Rauscher still gets on those guys, and there's a time and moment that you have to get after a guy.